It's late. I've had a lot on my platter. I realize I still fight demons, even though I quit drinking. Uh, my drinking. I didn't really drink until I joined the Navy. The Navy taught me how to become an alcoholic. A good alcoholic at that. Fully functional alcoholic for years. I never I never thought of myself as a problem. I never thought of it as a problem, even though it did consume me. It owned me. How I've made it this far in life, I don't know. I literally don't know. I haven't a clue. What I do know is that at one point in time, I had it all. There's been numerous times I had it all. But I lost it. I've hit rock bottom so many times in my life, it's pathetic. It took one lady, just one lady, that came into my life and gave me what I felt like was a life, was all the beautiful things I witnessed growing up with my mother and father, because they were beautiful. They were so beautiful. Good parents. I had damn good parents. I was the lucky one. And I've realized that because of my depression, I've pretty much pushed everybody out of my life. I drank to help me cope with my depression. For years, I did this. And yes, I've always been a very good worker. I've always been very good at things I enjoyed. From the time I had sold cars for years for Mr. Primo and all that, to working for a gentleman named Mr. Buford Williams. He was awesome. His brother Bill Williams, totally awesome gentleman. That was hard labor. That was real hard labor, but I loved it. Got my own gig going. I was doing renovation remodeling. I loved it. You know, I thought having this lady in my life was the best part of my life, and I took it for granted. I did. I took it for granted. Uh, and I walked all over her. In my drinking, I didn't even care about her. You know, they say when you're drinking, the truth comes out, and that's a lie. That is a lie. Why I say that is because, hell, I've been a functional alcoholic a good portion of my life, over half of my life. Over half of my life, I've been an alcoholic. And that's nothing to be proud of. And I don't say that lightly either. It's the fact that, you know, people say when you're drunk, you're actually telling the truth of how you truly feel about things and blah, 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 blah. And I do not believe that one bit at all. And I'll be the first that anybody should come to about that, because if that was true, I'd have been shot I don't know how many times for some of the things that came out of my foul mouth. If that were true, hell no, I'd probably be a better president than what we got right now, lying so much. No, truth of the matter is that my own abandonment issues, my insecurities, made me say shit when I was drinking or drunk. Yeah, and none of it was true. My insecurities came because I didn't know how to function sober. I didn't know how to deal with people being sober. Well, September last year, I quit drinking. I literally just stopped for good reasons, multiple good reasons. I've lost it all so many times it's pathetic. I've hit rock bottom so many times it's pathetic. Rock bottom is a stupid man's way out. It's a stupid man's excuse. When everybody thought I, for once, finally hit rock bottom, I proved them wrong. Hold my beer. Hold my beer. I haven't hit rock bottom. Come on now. Because I was stupid. I just got to get through this. Got to make the courts happy. Got to bojangle for everybody. I got to dance the dance, say the right things. And that's exactly what I did. But when this lady left my life, truth started coming to me. And I'll tell you, everything that she told me over the next months, even year, of how harsh and cruel, I realized I got to own that. I have to own that. I quit drinking because my father always told me be a man. My mother used to always tell me, you got to own it. You did it, you need to own it. It's a damn shame that it's taken all these years for me to come to reality, to have clarity in my head for once, to hear those whispers in my head, those voices in my head of my mom saying this or my dad saying that or other people giving me advice. But now I've realized they weren't giving me advice. They were asking me to try to live by this advice because they cared. Did I care? No. No, God, no. Just blah, blah, blah. Say what you got to say. Hurry up. Leave so I can drink. But the truth started coming into my life, and I started realizing that the things that I have done, the things that I have said, no wonder this lady couldn't trust me in what I said, in what I was trying to come across with. And that lady was my wife. That lady is the mother of my two children that I do love, I do cherish. I've realized the only reason why I still plug in every day is because of those two beautiful, wonderful souls. And on top of all of that, I've realized God's the one that's gotten me through all this. God is the one. My children love me, and I hear it from so many parents. God, you're such a good dad. I don't feel like I am. I never hit rock bottom drinking. I hit rock bottom getting sober. I don't know how that works out. I really don't. I don't understand it. I have no ability to comprehend this, that I have hit rock bottom being sober, disabled. I've had 3 procedures on my back. I've fought cancer, and I'm coming around to setting up a new appointment because I am so far past due getting checked up after the last round. I It is so hard to pay bills. It's so embarrassing. I'm trying so hard to keep me and my kids' heads above water. This past week was the most horrible week I've ever had in my life with one of my children, because she had a tonsillectomy and her adenoids removed, and that was bad in and of itself. And then an artery or something bursted, and she was literally puking up blood in mass. My kitchen and my bathroom literally looked like a pig slaughterhouse, and somebody used a chainsaw to slaughter that pig. It was everywhere. It's all cleaned up now, but I have literally hit rock bottom being sober. We go to church every Sunday. I live a completely new life now. And I love the spirituality I have in my life. I have this whole new calm about me in my life, my environment. I'm even trying to quit smoking, even though I'm smoking right now. I am trying to quit, and this has definitely helped me. It's almost empty. But, I'm doing everything I can. And I know I deserve this. I know I deserve this. This is I feel like it's punishment for all the things I did. Right now, there's no good that's come out of my sobriety other than I'm sober. I still deal with heavy depression, but I don't let anybody see it. My mom always told me, best face forward. You could be down in the worst dumps in the world, but if you see somebody, don't let them know you're down. I inherited that from my mother, because they'll step all over you. Don't show weakness. And I do my best not to. I love the fact I'm sober. I'm actually in the process of starting to allow people to see me for who I am now. I'm still a people pleaser. I'll give it that, and that's probably that is one of my downfalls. But I'm also coming around to I don't have time for BS bullshit. I just don't have time for a lot of things anymore because there's so much more importance out in this world that I have to attend to. And I know I'm doing the right thing, and I'm also leading by example with my children, because Ryan's a daddy's boy. I mean, anything I do, he wants to do. Anything. And I want to be just like my daddy. There is nothing more heaven sent than hearing that from my son. I love that little man. I love him so much. He's amazing. Things he does just on his own. He's amazing. My daughter is definitely my little princess. She is a daddy's girl like nobody's business. And we have a good life in our house. My kids haven't seen what struggling is, and I'm doing my best to keep them from seeing that. You know, after my first back surgery 5 years ago, it was 5 years ago this past February that I had my first back surgery. And we lost everything. We lost the truck. I lost the ability to work because of no truck and my back. I've had dreams that somehow I got the money to get a truck. Last best truck I had was $2,500. My mind says, well, that's all you got to do is get $2,500. But anytime I come up with any kind of money, boom, Dottie needs new pants. I mean, she's like 4'3", 7 years old. Of course, I'm 6'6", so there you go. I mean, they're growing so fast. Now medical bills. But you can't get blood from a turnip. Like my mom always said, you can't get blood from a turnip. You want me to pay medical bills? Well, guess what? I can't right now. I hate that. Because when the bill comes due, you got to pay it. And right now, I just have to accept the fact I can't pay it. This has been extremely hard for me. I don't have any family. None. Just me, Dottie, and Ryan. I wish my mom was around sometimes so she can give me her good, solid, blood-wrenching advice, because at least it was honest. It really sucks being alone because that does not help my depression. I have people on Facebook that hits like here and there, people that knew my mother, knew my father. I wish those people literally knew me now. This Ryan. The Ryan my parents always dreamed of me becoming. I never forgot any of the advice my parents gave me. Things my dad wished for me. Things my dad tried to teach me. Things my mom tried to get me to live by. And I strive for those now. They weren't the dumb, stupid parents. I know better. I can do better. I'm not worried about what my mom and dad says. I'm not that person anymore. Why? Because the advice they gave me was from love. They wanted what's best for me. I felt like the mother of my children wanted what's best for me. And I know she wanted to fix me. I wasn't ready to be fixed. It's taken all this and gaining sobriety that's pushed me to become this man today. This father that my kids love even more. You know, I work with my daughter with her school stuff all the time because she's failing. I work with my son on stuff as well, not so much as the school stuff, but other things. He's got ADHD horribly bad, and the way I understand it, I had it just as bad. So mom and dad are getting their paybacks on me. And Dottie, she's an identical twin to my mother, Dottie, and literally acts just like my mother. And some days, just like Dottie, someday to the moon. So yeah, mom and dad are definitely up in heaven laughing. But I'd like to think they're extremely proud of me today. Today. A year ago, no. My depression was so bad after the mother picked up the kids for a while. By the time she hit the corner, I already had my wallet in my pocket, keys in my pocket, and I was heading out the front door to walk down to the Dollar General. It's 3 blocks away. To get beer. I just had to drink until Thursday. I didn't have to face depression because I was totally annihilated. And I kept that up for the longest time. That's horrible.